YouTube? It's your boy Quan. Today I'm here with my first ever story time. Today's story time will be a time a bitch fake being pregnant by me, man. I know this shit sound crazy, but this shit true, man. So alright. Back in 10th grade when I was 15, this one girl had gave her friend my snap because she liked me and all that shit. The girl was white. They faked all this shit. And so I started texting her and all that shit. And then she was telling me how she didn't stay in town and all that shit and how she liked me. Bitch barely even knew me. I ain't know this bitch. But anyway, and she had came in town one night and we had linked up and all that shit. All that. We was at like a park at like 12 o'clock with me, her, and some other motherfuckers. We was all there. And then we was there for a good like hour or two. And then I went home 'cause I didn't feel like staying there no more. And then like the next day, like 2 days after that, we were linked again. 'Cause I told her to go to stay at a friend's house and all that shit, so we can link. And she did that. I went over to the friend's house. I was walking around all that shit. And then later at night, she had walked up to my house 'cause I was not going back to her friend's house. Fuck all that. So she walked to my house. And then we did and all that shit. And then the next day, after I fucked the bitch, I blocked her 'cause I ain't feel like talking to her no more. Fuck all that. And then like the next day at school, she was telling people and all that shit. Like, I don't care. I still fucked you at the end of the day. You can tell whoever you want. But guess what? You won't hear from me no more. So I blocked the bitch and all that. And then, like, 2 days after that, a motherfucker started telling me she's pregnant and all that shit. Like, I didn't believe it. 'Cause, like, I know damn well I not nothing to bitch. Hell nah. Plus, I use a condom. So fuck all that. Then, when they was all telling me that shit, every day the motherfucker was telling me she was pregnant. Like, I was not believing that shit. Until one day I went over to my grandma's house and all that shit. They was over there drinking and all that shit. And then one of my aunts had brought that shit up. She said I was having a baby and all that shit. I was like, no the fuck I ain't. So after I heard that shit, I had left in the cab and went home. And I unblocked this bitch to text her and see if this shit was true or not. 'Cause how the fuck is my family find out about this shit and this shit not true? So I don't think this shit was true, low key. So I unadd her and text her and all that shit. This bitch act like she mad as hell at me for no reason. Bitch had no reason to be mad at me. So I asked her if this shit true or not. She was like, yeah. She said she was 3 months. It ain't even 3 months since we fucked. It was like a month and a half. So I already knew right there the bitch was lying. Then she kept on saying how she was gonna fuck up my life and all that shit. And how she couldn't get an abortion and all that shit. I was like, you pregnant at 14 and you can't get a fucking abortion? Like, what type of shit is that? So she said how she had a job and all that shit. I was like, yeah. I knew the bitch was lying. Then I took a screenshot of the chat. And the bitch, I like she got all scared and all that shit. Like I was gonna expose her or something. And all that shit. And like, the main thing this bitch was saying, how she was gonna fuck up my life. She wanted to fuck up my life so bad, I don't know why. This bitch hated me with a passion. I didn't do shit to the bitch. All I did was fuck her. And you mad cause of that? God damn. It ain't my fault. And all that shit. So after all that shit happened, I blocked the bitch again. She still blocked to this day on everything. On every damn social media. So after all that, this bitch finds my Instagram like 2 weeks later. Blocked her on Instagram. I'm not talking to this bitch no more. This bitch is crazy. Who the fuck fakes being pregnant? Like, out of everything you fake being pregnant, if you fake being pregnant, you lie about anything. Anything. Who in their right mind lies about being pregnant? You gotta be real fucked up in the head to lie about being pregnant. Like, that's some shit you don't lie about. So, I don't know. After all that, I don't think I fuck with a white bitch after that. And that's been a brick ago. And all that shit. 'Cause that bitch was crazy, man. I don't know what the fuck was going on in her life. The fake being pregnant. It got her ass blocked at the end of the day. Fuck her. I never talk to her again. Yeah, so all that for the niggas, just make sure y'all knew who y'all fucking, man. Cause this shit happened to me. This shit was crazy. I never expect that shit to happen to me. Out of all people, a bitch lie about being pregnant and having my baby. Like that shit fucked me up, man. Made me think different about girls and all that shit. Yeah, that's the story time. Hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out.